Alright, in this video, I'm going to show you how to beat Carnival Campaign on Nightmare Mode in 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm going to show you exactly what I use and what I do during my run. And beating Carnival that fast means you get the fastest way to make money, the fastest way to get weapon spins, the fastest way to get traits, and the fastest way to get XP so you can get your next Rebirth. Alright, before we begin, I want to give a shout out to Vader Gold. Vader Gold, if you're watching this, thanks for tuning in and thank you for subscribing. You've been such a long time supporter on the channel. I really appreciate you. And if you would also like to get a random shout out in a video, don't forget to subscribe as I give a shout out to any of my random public subscribers in every video. Now with that out the way, first I'm going to go over the exact build I'm using. This is the build I'm running. The biggest non-negotiable to complete it that fast is the Reaper Scythe. The Reaper Scythe just has extremely long range and extremely wide AoE moves that can just kill an entire room of zombies by just pressing one button instantly. And the next weapon you want to be using is what I'm going to be calling a secondary weapon. And my secondary weapon will be the bow. Another great option for a secondary weapon could be the shoes if you're looking for a divine weapon. But if you're looking for a weapon outside the divine weapons and are thinking of a mythic weapon, another great weapon with great range is going to be the hand fan right here. And another decent option is going to be the anchor for its second move. I'll showcase you an example later in the video, but you're going to see why you need a weapon with really long range. But my favorite's going to be the bow, and you're definitely going to be needing the Reaper Scythe. Continuing on to the build, the pets I'm bringing for the best coin boost are going to be the P-Fresh pet and the Penguin pet. Now I do have this spooky ghost pet here, and it does say it gives you more coins, but currently it is bugged and it's not giving you any coin buff whatsoever. So at the time of this recording, these two are going to be the best. But once this gets fixed, you definitely want to bring this instead. And in terms of cosmetics, I'm going to be bringing the Coffin Backpack and the Pirate Eye Patch. If you missed getting the Coffin Backpack during the Sir Jackie event, that's alright, you're going to miss out on some coins, but great alternatives are going to be the Pirate Eye Patch, the Reaper's Hat, and the limited cosmetic that's going on at the time of this video. And finally, for passives, the best passives are going to be the Fortune passive and the Speed passive. If you do not have Fortune, a great substitute for Fortune will be the cooldown reduction passive. Because if you pair these two together, you'll get the Swift Cast synergy, letting you move even faster. And the best perk hands down will be the Vampire perk, as it gives you much faster move speed for 40 seconds. With the build out of the way, let me show you exactly how I beat Carnival in 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Alright, loading into level 1-1, the first thing you want to do is identify where the two chef zombies are. In every 1-1, there is always two chef zombies that spawn, so you want to find where those two are because they're not going to follow you if you go to the very last room. So immediately identify where the two chef zombies are, and I use my bow and I start hitting some collat shots between the two chef zombies, but then I switch to my skill to kill them. And then I get to the very last room so that I can get my Reaper Scythe ready, and I'm going to be using my second skill in a very specific spot. You want to use it right there, and after you use it, you don't want to turn your camera super fast because you want to make sure the Nether Sigil move lands exactly right there because it's going to kill that entire room of zombies you do not have to worry about. So continuing onwards, you want to use Umbral Reap to kill that entire room, and then you want to use your Abyssal Trisect to kill that entire line of zombies, completing 1-1. Moving on to 1-2, we're going to do the same thing but without the chef zombies, so you just want to rush all the way to the last room, get your Nether Sigil ready. The cooldown should be ready by the time you pull up to this room, so walk in, use your Nether Sigil, make sure you don't turn your camera, do it again, use your Umbral Reap, and then use your first skill again to kill that entire line of zombies. And if there happens to be a zombie left, you could always use Willing Host. Now before we begin 1-3, there are also two chef zombies that spawn in 1-3, but they may not spawn in the same room. So immediately you want to identify at least one chef zombie that may spawn in the next room. So immediately I get my bow ready, and then I find that the chef zombie's over there, so I use my V move immediately, taking him down. I see my Vampire perk is ready, so I pop it, and then I take down the chef zombie using my first skill right here, and then I hurry on to the next rooms. Heading into the next rooms, I open this door, but I do not enter the room because I want to open the door over here to aggro these zombies as well. And I use Nether Sigil at that spot, but I accidentally turned my camera, but it's okay because I fixed the mistake later. Then I use my third skill to get rid of that entire room so I don't have to worry about it. And then I get my bow ready and walk backwards to get my V move ready to clear a line of zombies that would normally clear the level. But because I forgot to properly aim my Nether Sigil move, I get my Reaper Scythe ready and I use my V move, clearing all the zombies that are stuck in that corner. Moving onwards to level 2-1, I spawn awkwardly right next to a door opening it, so I head to the door right across it to open that one too. And then note that there is one chef zombie that spawns within the first 3 rooms, so you want to identify him, kill him immediately, then get to the very last room, head there as quickly as you can. And then you want to use Nether Sigil exactly in that corner right there. And then you want to open the other doors, and as soon as the doors open, the zombies instantly die. Use your bow's V move to clear the line of zombies, and the level's complete. And you want to repeat this process basically 2 more times. On level 2-2, there's going to be 2 chef zombies. Sometimes they spawn in the same room, sometimes they spawn in different rooms. But in this time, they spawn in the same room at the same time, so I just use one move and kill both of them. Then you want to head to the very last room, and in this corner, you want to use Nether Sigil again, so that when you open the door, the zombies instantly die. Walk to the line of zombies, use your bow's V move, and then that's another level complete. And 2-3 is going to be the exact same thing as the other levels. The only thing that's different is there are no chef zombies you have to kill, so you don't have to worry about them. Just go straight to the very last rooms all the way to the end, spamming dash as quickly as you can. And then there's going to be doors that spawn on every side, so you want to open the 2 side doors first, use your Nether Sigil in the center, then open the last door, get to the line of zombies, use your bow's V move, and 2-3 is complete. Loading into the boss room, you want to get your Reaper Scythe ready and use its 3rd skill to kill the entire room of zombies. Though you want to aim your 3rd skill a little more straight so that it kills the chef zombie at the end, but I fixed the mistake by using the Z move. And then the clown boss spawns in, so you want to kill it with whatever move you have available to you, and that's Carnival complete right there. Just don't forget to claim all the loot that he dropped, and you're all done. And in this run, I got 2 lucky spins, 2 traits, 60,000 coins, and 5,000 XP. And most importantly, that all took me 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Alright, and that's going to be it for the entire run right there. Unfortunate news for many people, the Reaper Scythe is going to be very hard to replace for this method. The only thing that is replaceable is the bow, and you can replace it for any of the weapons I mentioned earlier in the video. Just substitute me using bow's V moves for shoes X move or anchor's X move, just any move that has a very long range attack. And one final thing I'll mention is that grinding Carnival on Nightmare mode is the fastest way to obtain XP for rebirths. I want to give a shout out to Oldies for helping me calculate the fastest way to get XP so we can get the fastest rebirth. We tested everything. We tested raids, we tested different maps, we tested island mode, and we even tested the intelligence trait right here. I got it for the spinal blade right here. And completing your run using intelligence is not optimal because you're going to lose out on movement speed, and the buff that intelligence gives you is just not significant enough to notice any consideration. You definitely want to prioritize the movement speed that both Prodigy and critical damage gives you, and I would also like to mention that critical damage does give you more movement speed than Prodigy does. But once again, shout out to Oldies for helping me with the best experience method. Let me know if there was anything in this video that was confusing, and I'll answer any questions that will help you out. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please.